years old. I've had about 50 procedures, $8,500. Pec implants cost another $8,000. In my butt, that cost about $5,000. I'm looking at about $75,000.
This is yet another guy who has spent tens of thousands of dollars to look like he has muscles when he could have achieved the same or better results with very moderate training, and he probably wouldn't even need to diet at all. I think the temptation of cosmetic surgeries is definitely increasing with basically every celebrity getting something done, but when it comes to muscle, it's probably easier, cheaper, healthier, less painful, and will look better if you just work out a few times a week than it would be to get all of these surgeries. So if you're planning on getting these muscle implants, try working out twice a week and you will.
I think the message here is really sound, and there's, again, layers and levels to this messaging. That's the way I like to look at life as well, in a nuanced way. And so this gentleman has spent $70,000, call it, on muscle implants. And what I see that's underneath that is low self-esteem and low self-worth. It is, I don't value myself for who I am, and I have an idea of how people see me, and I'm so attached to how people see me, and I'm so codependent and threatened by how people see me that if I look a particular way, my perception and belief is they'll see me differently, and therefore I'll feel at peace and I feel calm. That to me is, there's a lot of childhood wounding there. There's probably a disconnection from parents, a seeking of approval that just became rampant in that person's life. And the well for that, it's an empty well that is just endless. That $70,000 doesn't stop there. It keeps going and going and going. Like this gentleman is saying here, for probably $100 a month or a couple $100 a month, or the money is irrelevant. But if you exercise and you put in effort, that's part of the epidemic of the society that we live in as well, right? We don't want to put effort in to reap the reward of what we truly desire. We want everything very fast. We want everything now. We want everything yesterday. We live in a fast-paced, short-term gratification society that translates into every area of our lives. And maybe there's some entitlement there for him as well. Maybe there's some expression or experience of, I've been spoiled and I'm accustomed to getting what I want now. And for him, the implants and the surgery and the recovery is faster than building muscle for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. All of that to me is actually less relevant than what's driving these actions and the low self-worth that this young man has. And this young man is not representative or indicative of every single male out there, or young man out there. But let me tell you, this is becoming more and more of an epidemic where men are not seeing themselves, and they're so hyper-focused on how they look and how they need to look in order to be loved, because they're seeking validation from a father they never had, and it's translating into every area of their life.